You know, I stopped making
I
jewelry
know.
in 2007. I went cold turkey.
Oh, why?
Because at that point, Freya, my sculpture, my installations were getting very large.
Yeah.
I was curating a lot. I curated the first Karachi Biennale in
Yes.
2017.
I
I
remember.
mean, and that performance was, I was doing a lot of performance work and something had to go. And I love making jewelry.
Yeah.
These are all one of a kind
Beautiful,
pieces.
yeah.
And like your piece says, Allah. I mean, I love making this work.
Yeah. And it's also not gone black and you put stones in it.
It's gold plated, and
Yeah.
even if it does
Yeah.
tarnish, you can always re-gold plate the piece.
Right. It's beautiful. And I
Thank
have
you.
more pieces. I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad that I still have them. And whenever I wear them, people will ask me,
Oh,
you know.
that's
that-
really nice.
And I'll say that this is, chalo, I own a little bit of, I mean, just a little bit, but I have this also.
Maybe John, you own my face. It's a self-portrait.
Oh,
for you.
really?
This is me touching myself.
Oh, wow.
You can see my nose and my
Yeah.
lips.
But there's a horn coming out of your nose.
Yes, it's a very old work of mine.
And why is
when I
it-
went trekking up in the mountains,
Yeah.
I collected all of these horns left over, like
Acha.
on the trail. And I picked them up and I brought them back into my workshop. This was in the late 90s.
I remember
And
that.
then I did this whole collection of sculpture using, and for some reason, they really spoke to me. And I started doing the self-portraiture with horns in it. And this is in bronze,
And it was
copper, and horn.
That was the one I bought from you, and my ex-husband said, "It's so ugly, return it." And
Well,
he, and I was so
I'm not an artist that tries to please anybody.
no, but it wasn't about him. It was me who liked it.
I know.
And that was, but it
Well,
broke
I'm
my
glad
heart.
it's an X.
Yes, me too. And then I went and got another one with the
Yes,
same horn.
exactly.
It's so strange life is.
And you know, it is what it is, and what you're supposed to have, you have. I'm a real believer in that. Like,
Yeah.
my life has been, you could call it a glitch.
Yeah.
Nothing has been really planned, Freya. I never planned to be an artist.
Yeah.
In fact, my parents were really liberal. You know my parents, right? That's what's wonderful about us.
Yes.
We go so back.
Back, yeah.
And the only thing, Freya, they ever asked me was, "Beta, artist na bano."
Really?
Yeah. And I agreed with them. Do not be an artist. I agreed with them, Freya, 100%. Because, look, Freya, being an artist, you know your son is a musician. It's a difficult life.
Yes, it is.
And I wasn't romantic about the artist lifestyle because I saw my parents and how hard they had to work. And I was like, you know what? I want an obscure life. I had a green card when I was going to America. I knew I could convert it into a passport.
Right.
And I thought, I'm never coming back home and I'm not going to be an artist. So I went to Yale and took economics like a good South
But you also
Asian.
did art history.
That was only freshman year. This French American girl, Dominique Malaquet, took me to my first art history class, and I went there kicking and screaming. I'm like, Dominique, I want nothing to do with the arts.
Right.
And she's like, no, you have to come to it, and then you can say no to her. And I went there, and I hated economics. I really, really hated it. I hated it. No, it was so boring. Yeah, I still hate it. Anyway, so the pictures were beautiful. It was Baroque gardens. It was so beautiful, and I started taking one class after another. I didn't even tell my parents I was doing a second major. Only when I won the university prize, I'm like, "Mommy, Daddy, I won a prize. I did a second major in art history. I won a prize for Islamic gardens." And they're like, "Oh, that's great. Don't be an artist." I'm like, I don't know what I want to be at that point.
Yeah.
And so that was my life. I did major in economics. I completed my major.
Wow.